हेलो प्यारे बच्चों, आई वेलकम यू ऑल टू फिजिक्स क्लासेस बाय विनीत सर। बेटा आज की क्लास में जो हम करने वाले हैं दैट इज इफेक्ट ऑफ ऑल्टीट्यूड ऑन जी, एक्सेलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रेविटी के ऊपर एल्टीट्यूड और हाइट का क्या इफेक्ट होता है। इफ वी आर गोइंग अपर फ्रॉम द सरफेस ऑफ द अर्थ, देन what will be the effect on the value of the g? The value of the acceleration due to gravity is maximum on the surface of the earth. So as we are going on the upper side from the surface of the earth, the value of the g is going on the downside. It simply says that the value of the g gets decreased as our height is go on increasing. So what will be the numerical value? Let us say if I am going 10 kilometer above the surface of the earth, then how much will be the value of the acceleration due to the gravity, or what will be the decrease in the value of the acceleration due to the gravity in comparison with its value from the surface of the earth? That part we will be covering in today's class, right? So here comes the diagram. This sphere we have assumed the earth. This is the center of the earth. This A point is a point which is lying on the surface of the earth at a radius r, and the point B is at a certain height from the surface of the earth, and that height is represented by h. So in overall, the distance from the center to point B is r plus h, and the distance of point A from the center of the earth is r, right? So firstly we are applying the formula for the acceleration due to the gravity at point A when the body is lying on the surface of the earth. So at point A, so we all know the relation between the small g and the capital G, that is the acceleration due to gravity and the universal gravitational constant. What was the relation? So the relation was g is equal to gm upon r square. Here small g is the acceleration due to the gravity, capital G is the universal gravitational constant, capital M is the mass of the earth, and r is the distance of the point where we want to find out the acceleration due to gravity from the center of the earth. So I am just applying this formula for the point A. So let g is the value of the acceleration due to the gravity at point A, which is lying on the surface of the earth. So the formula for the g become capital G, that is the mass of the earth, and here the distance between the point and the center of the earth is r, so small r will get replaced by capital R. So let me mark this as equation number 1. Now I am applying the same equation to point B. Now at point B, let g dash be the value of the acceleration due to the gravity at point B. So what will be our formula? Our formula will become g, that is the mass of the earth, and now the distance will change to r plus h, because we have to take into the consideration center to center distance. So this is the center of the earth and this is the point B. So the distance is h plus r, that is r plus h, and it's whole square. Let me mark this as equation number 2. So I simply have applied the relation between gg for the point A and for the point B, right? So now I am just dividing the equation number 2 by equation number 1. So dividing equation 2 by equation number 1. What will be our result? It will be g dash upon g is equal to, it's g m upon r plus h, its whole square, and divided by g m upon r square. From gm to gm it will get cancelled out, and and we will be getting g dash upon g is equal to r square upon r plus h whole square, right? By rearranging the terms, g dash is equal to g, and here is r square, g r square upon r plus h square. This is one of the result. Let me mark this as equation number 3. So here g dash is the acceleration due to the gravity at point B, and g is the acceleration due to the gravity on the surface of the earth, that is point A. And this expression clearly shows that the value of the g dash will be less than that of the value of the g. How it is showing this? Because see, we are multiplying g with r square upon r plus h whole square, and we are adding something to r. h का वैल्यू बेटा जो है r में ऐड हो रहा है, तो डेफिनेटली द वैल्यू ऑफ द डिनोमिनेटर विल बी मोर देन दैट ऑफ द न्यूमरेटर. जो डिनोमिनेटर में है उसका वैल्यू जो है बड़ा होगा और जो न्यूमरेटर के अंदर है उसका वैल्यू छोटा होगा. एंड इफ वी आर डिवाइडिंग a smaller value with a larger value, our answer will be less than 1. And if we will be multiplying the value of the g to less than 1 number, then definitely our value will be less than that of the g. अगर हम किसी भी नंबर को 1 से छोटे नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं तो रिजल्ट क्या आता है, उससे छोटा आता है, क्योंकि डिनोमिनेटर बड़ा है, न्यूमरेटर छोटा है, तो दिस रिजल्ट विल बी लेस देन 1. अगर मैं लेस देन 1 नंबर को किसी भी नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करूंगा, माय रिजल्ट विल बी लेस देन दिस, right? So it shows the value of the g dash is less than that of the g, that whenever we are going on the upper side, on the height from the surface of the earth, our value of the acceleration due to gravity goes on decreasing. So by using this formula, we can find the amount of the change or the exact value of the g, that is the acceleration due to gravity at a particular height. So we have to use this particular formula when the value of the h is considerably large. So the above formula, that is equation number 3, is applied for solving the numerical problems. We will be applying this formula, that is g dash is equal to g r square divided by r plus h का whole square. So I'm just rewriting it. G dash is equal to g, it's r square divided by r plus h, its whole square. So we have to use this formula when use above formula for numericals. When h is not very smaller than that of the r. जब h का वैल्यू रेडियस ऑफ अर्थ से बहुत ज्यादा छोटा नहीं होगा, then we have to use this formula for the solution of the numerical. Or we can quantify this thing, that whenever the value of the h is 5% of the radius of the earth or more. So what is the approximate radius of the earth is 6400 kilometer. So what will be its 5%? 6400 into 5 divided by 100. 20 cancel out. 5 4s are 20 and 5 6 are 30. 2 carry on हुआ था 320 kilometer. So if the height is 320 kilometer or more, if h is 320 kilometer or more, then we have to apply formula specified in the equation 3, right? So what we have to do, if the value of the h is lesser than that of the 320 kilometer, then we will be modifying this formula, right? So now I'm just rewriting this formula, right? G dash is equal to g, here comes r square. I'm just taking the r square common from the denominator. So I have taken r square common. So here we have left with 1 upon my h. Here comes plus upon r, and here is square, right? I have simply multiplied h by r and divided it by r. So the multiplied r gets common. So when we are taking r common out from the bracket, here comes the square, right? So from r square to r square it will cancel out. We have left with g dash is equal to g 1 upon में 1 plus h upon में r and its square. By rewriting this, g dash is equal to g 1 plus h upon r and minus 2. Now we just have to use the binomial theorem to expand this. So what was the general formula for the binomial theorem? General formula for the binomial theorem is 1 plus x raised to the power n is equal to 1 plus nx, ignoring the higher order terms. Next terms जो होती है binomial theorem में हम उसको क्या कर देते हैं, ignore कर देते हैं because their value is very small. So by using the binomial theorem we will just getting the approximate value, nearby digits बेटा आते हैं, but it will become easier to calculate the digits. So by using the binomial theorem 1 plus x raised to the power n can be written as the 1 plus nx by binomial expansion or theorem. Right. So I'm just applying this formula in our present case. So it will become g dash is equal to g. So what will become 1 plus h upon r. The value of the n is minus 2. So minus 2 will be multiplied with here and the value of the x is h upon r. So here we have came with 1 minus 2 h upon r. So one formula is this. This formula, it is equation number 4, we have to apply when our value of the height is lesser than that of the 5% of the radius of the earth, that is lesser than that of the 320 kilometers. So to solve the numerical, apply above formula. If h is less than 320 kilometer or h is very less than r. This is true. In this case, the above formula we have to apply when h is not true. H is not very less than. When h is not true, when this equation is not true, right? When h is not less than r, and in this case we have to apply this formula when h is very less than that of the r, that is this equation is true. So in terms of the exact value, we can take the reference of the 320 kilometer. So if the value of the height is less than that of the 320 kilometer, we will be applying this formula, and if the value of the h is 320 kilometer or more than that of the 320 kilometer, we will be applying this formula. From equation number 3 and equation number 4, both equations tells us, here we have already discussed because denominator is more than that of the numerator, so it will be less than 1. And here we are subtracting this from 1. Here we are subtracting this 2h upon r from 1. So this value definitely will be less than that of the 1, and if this value is less than that of the 1, the result will be less than that of the g. So both equation number 3 as well as the equation number 4 shows you that the value of the acceleration due to the gravity decreases as we are going on the altitude or as we are going upper on the from the surface of the earth. So I hope this video helps you to clear your concept. For more videos, like and share our channel. Thank you.